Hey everybody, welcome back. Wanted to show you guys a few updates on what the car has gone through here in the last few weeks. Actually, probably been about a month. So, got a few upgrades that I want to show you. A couple of things that still need to be fixed, but it's been a while, so I figured I'd show you guys a few updates on what we've done. Got some new parts, got some new goodies, some unexpected expenses, but we're all in tip-top shape right now. So let's go ahead and show you what's going on. Starting in the back of the car, everything's pretty much the same here, except for here. We got some new tires. These are nothing fancy or anything. I wanted to put some new rubber on the OEM wheels because the older tires that were on there were, I think, from like 2010 or something. So super old, dry rotted. So I wanted to put at least some new rubber on there. If you also notice here, spoke about it earlier in the first video. Got some new rotors and pads. StopTech rotors, StopTech pads, and then we also have stainless Goodrich lines back there as well. It's a little bit windy, sorry about that. Actually, I'm not sorry. It's freaking beautiful outside. Up front, same thing, new tires, new rotors and pads, as well as the lines. I also wanted to point this out. Calipers, still OEM-ish, so I want to go ahead and get those painted. I probably should have done that, but I wasn't really planning on doing too much stuff while the car was down. Wasn't expecting the tires to be done, but went ahead and spent that money. I'll go up front here. This hurts. The front emblem flew off. I wish it was because I was going too fast. We'll just say that that's the reason, but that came off, so no biggie. I got a new one ordered. They're really hard to come by, the 91, 92s. But got one coming through eBay. I tried to find one locally. Super hard to find, but that's on its way. Some of the real fun stuff is actually down here. Go ahead and pop the head. But I did fix that back panel. That's all nice and tidy now. But we'll go ahead and show you where the fun stuff's at. So, we got a Koyo radiator and cap, thanks to the guys at Induction Performance. They also hooked me up with these hold downs here. Nice gloss black finish. The other ones were crusty as hell. And they also hooked me up. They had a much better radiator fan shroud than I had, so I was able to get that from them. So looking a lot better so far. A couple things that I want to show you that I want to clean up. These guys here, tried to clean it up as best as I could, but I think I'm going to need the help of some media blasting. I'm going to figure that out. Cleaned up the HKS blow valve pipe a little bit as well. Cleaned the filter up, nothing big there. I still got to get rid of that damn green battery. But I also did get an HKS downpipe, which I do still have the OEM elbow. I know a lot of you are probably wondering why, but it's just the HKS downpipe doesn't come with the elbow, the turn down. I wasn't really worried about it, just not really that worried about power at this point, just really honestly for sound. Got a few things that I want to clean up as well, but like I said, next I'm going to be probably replacing some odds and ends, that spring back there as well. I also had them flush the brake fluid when they did the brakes and the lines and stuff like that, so there's a SRF that's in there as well. So that's it as far as the engine bay. Another thing I did, which there's another video on this. It's going to be these headlights conversion that I did. Nice and clear. Obviously it's bright outside, so can't really show them off too much. I still need to do the fogs. Also, one of my favorite parts of this car, the 3.0 badge from the Calamity Kids. Check them out. And yeah, the other thing I was thinking about doing, what I'm going to call them the bubble markers or the Euro side markers. They come the same color, but it's got actually quite literally a bubble that goes here. I might do those as well. They're like $200, so it's not a spend that I have to do right now, probably down the road, but just finish off the look. Other than that, if you've been following along on my Instagram stories at Hey MK3 Guy, the car was down for like, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks. I could not get the car started. It wasn't a battery issue, not a starter issue. The steering wheel was locked, and no matter what I did, I jiggled the key, I jiggled the steering wheel, all the tricks that we all know how to do, could not get the damn thing to start. Steering wheel was locked in place. So I talked to our friends at Induction, Fernando. It's like, well, what about the key? I was like, I don't know. It's an aftermarket key. So he's like, well, let's get you a new key. Let's get it cut and let's see if that does it. And I was like, man, dude, I don't know if you know, I don't know if I'm expressing it enough, but this thing will not budge. It will not start at all. Like, I don't think a key is gonna fix this. And he's like, dude, let's just try it. So thank you, Fernando, for talking me off a ledge, because I was tearing things apart trying to figure it out. But here we go. Brand new OEM key from Toyota, cut by the factory. All right, I'm sorry, by the dealership, not by the factory. So shout out to them, shout out to him. As soon as I put the key in the ignition, the thing turned over nice and crispy and started. So shout out to them. Don't beat yourself up. You can ask questions to the pros, guys. I'm so happy that I did. I'm so happy to have them in my corner. So shout out to them. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and let's have a drive. I have the target top off today. It's a little bit of cloud cover right now, but anytime I can get out and drive this thing, even if it's for 15, 30 minutes at a time, I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and get going. I don't know if you can hear that, but crank's nice and easy. Actually, I don't know if you can hear that in the back as well. There's the radio antenna needs to be serviced or fixed. I'm not sure what exactly it is. I don't know if it's the plastic chain or what's going on. It's making noise and the radio plays just fine, although I don't ever really listen to the radio, but something else I just have to look into, get that sorted. So let's go ahead and get going. The car is so smooth. I'm so happy with this thing. I'm in a parking lot right now, so I'm just kind of cruising along. But yeah, just really enjoying this car. I mean, look at the views. So yeah, I'm gonna probably get out onto the main road here, and I'll start back up again. Love it. So I've got the windows up, Targa's off, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But the induction sound on this car is just great. It's obviously it's a factory turbo, CT26, in decent condition. Car's got 109,000 miles on the clock. Other than the upgraded head gasket, everything's original, so you know, it is what it is, right? It's a 30-plus-year-old Toyota factory turbo, so as you start to modify things, you know, it's got an intake, as you guys know, and the downpipe. Things are going to probably start wearing out a little faster than they normally would in all factory trim, but that's okay. We're not going to abuse the car or anything like that. So, I mean, right now, I mean, the car makes great boosts. I don't know, I think factory is like 7 or 8 pounds. It might be 8 or 9 at this point, just with the parts that it has. But yeah, it's just great. There we go, great fun. It's got KYBs and iBox on the car, so handling is great. I mean, it's not exactly a light and nimble vehicle, but the power that it makes it really fun to drive. lot of drone in the car. Again, right now the windows are up with the Targa down. So I might see what that sounds like with the windows on. I'm gonna go ahead and put those down. So now windows are down, Targa off, obviously. Go to fourth, go to third, do a little pull. Man. Wow. This thing is not fast whatsoever, but it is so much fun. I'm gonna put the windows back up. I think it might be a little bit too much. Man, such a great experience driving the car. Coming up to a light here, I'm gonna get onto the interstate, so I probably won't do too much filming. I'm on off-roads right now, so yeah, I'm just so in love with the car. I've driven cars with triple, quadruple the horsepower that this thing makes. I get it. I get the fun part of those vehicles too, but even one of my really close friends, you know, who's owned every car in the world, he has a 92 Mark III. He's like a brother to me. His 92 has under 15,000 miles, and it's in basically the same trim as mine. I'll probably have him on the channel at some point, but you know, the cars, I mean, he's driven Pro Mods, for God's sakes, and he said it himself. Some of the most fun he's had has been driving these cars in stock form. He's a Supra lover and a Mark III lover, just like I am. So, yeah, if you haven't driven one of these, check it out. If you have a friend that's got one, or if there's one that you have the ability to drive, I definitely recommend it. So, if anything, man, this is great. This is, I kind of halfway joke calling it my therapy car, but honestly, that's what this is for me. This is a great way to just unwind, not think about whatever you got going on in life, you know, and just spend some time with a mechanical car that stinks like gas and oil and all those fun things that car guys love, right? Not to mention all the looks, as people are waving at me right now. In the big jacked up truck. It's those things that make these cars just unbelievable. So yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna hop on the interstate here, and for the record, the factory coin tray or whatever, or the ashtray, I think is what this is originally, what it's meant for, makes for a great cell phone holder. That's what I'm using right here. So anyhow, that's it for the video. As I throw second gear here, we'll do one last little pull as we get onto the interstate. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and I appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time.